What's up everyone, it's Hitman89, hope you're having an awesome day. Last week we had the best multiplayer games, check out the video if you haven't, and today we're gonna be looking at the 15 best single player games you should play right now. And you can get them for cheap on Instant Gaming. Are you interested in the most recent games, like The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, maybe KCD2 or the latest Assassin's Creed? You can save up to $15 on all those games. More interested in older games? Even better, they're dirt cheap on Instant Gaming. You could also get a Game Pass Ultimate subscription and play a bunch of games on both Xbox and PC. PSN cards are also available, so you can use them to get PS Plus and games for your PS5. I use Instant Gaming myself, it's 100% legit. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers. Go ahead and use the link in the description to get everything you need for cheap. Gameplay-wise, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is probably one of the best games I've played ever. The way the animations transition so smoothly from ranged combat to melee, it's like you're watching a cutscene, except you're actually doing all that shit in real time. That's why sometimes, like in this instance, instead of landing a clean headshot, I shoot these motherfuckers in the torso and I finish them off with a machete. My aim sucks anyway, and every encounter in this game is nerve-wracking. Whether you're on PC or PS5, this game is a must-have. Another super gory game you should play is RoboCop Rogue City. Shooting these lowlifes in the dick or grabbing them and throwing them through windows never gets old. Music to my ears. The destructible environments, the dismemberment and gore make the game incredibly more fun. If you're a sick fuck like me, that is. RoboCop Rogue City feels like an old school game in a good way, cause the gameplay isn't that deep, but if you like simple, dumb fun games, then you'll love it. It's currently on PS Plus, so if you're on PS5, you can get it for free. I don't know about you, but I love single player games, especially RPGs. Let me know your favorite genre in the comments down below so I can make more lists for you. Now let's have a look at the third game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This open world medieval RPG is my game of the year so far, and I think it'll stay that way until GTA 6 comes out. Cause I've been a gamer for over 30 years and I don't think I've ever done as many side quests as in KCD2. Whenever I'm walking around and I see an NPC that looks interesting, I'm like, hang on, I think this person needs help. What I'd consider a chore in other games, or real life, I actually enjoy doing in KCD2. I don't know how the devs pulled it off, but they nailed it. Anyway, leveling up and unlocking new perks feels great. I love how you slowly go from a hobo to a badass. I used to get my stinky medieval ass kicked every other fight, but now I can take on 3 or more guys at once, fuck them up real good, and loot everything, leaving their corpses butt naked. And if you think the game's too easy, try the newly added hardcore mode that literally makes your life a living hell. By the way, let me know if you want me to make a full review on KCD2. At number 4 we have Silent Hill 2, which is an awesome remake, but is it normal that I want to slit my throat every time I play it? It's so motherfucking depressing. The only things that keep me going are these photorealistic graphics and beating the shit out of these bitches like a psycho. I think it's dead. Alright, let's move on to the next game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle just landed on PS5 a few months after its release on Xbox and PC. And this is one of the very few games I couldn't max out on PC because of how insanely demanding it is. I might be wrong, but I think if they focused less on ray tracing and more on the AI, we would have a much better game. But if you're an Indiana Jones fan, then I'm sure you'll love this game, because it's good. Let's check out the next one. The first Berserker Khazan's anime art style kinda threw me off at first, but when I finally gave it a shot, turns out it's an awesome Souls-like. It's pretty tough though, some of the boss fights in this game will drive you crazy. Only play this if you don't mind going bald, cause you'll be ripping your hair out. Well, there's an easy mode, but I feel like it defeats the whole purpose of playing these kinda games, right? It's up to you. Next, we have an extremely underrated game. Dredge will have you playing as a fisherman, and honestly, even just fishing, making money and upgrading your boat is addictive enough to keep me playing. But that's far from being what the game is about, cause even though it seems chill at first, things quickly turn creepy. During nighttime, you'll see some supernatural, scary shit, and it slowly gets worse. Dredge is coming to Game Pass, so if you haven't played it yet, definitely try it out and let me know what you think of it. At number 8 we have God of War Ragnarok, and it's got way more enemy and weapon variety than the 2018 reboot. That's why, gameplay wise, it's excellent. But personally, I didn't like the pacing that much, I hated the filler missions. But hey, at least, in this game, you don't have to actually solve any puzzles, cause your companions will do it for you before you even have a chance to think about it. Now, I wasn't even planning on having Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree on this list, but I just started playing it and I'm really digging it. The art style reminds me of No Rest for the Wicked, and I love the mix of Souls-like and Metroidvania. If you're not quite sure about this one, try out the demo and see if the game's worth your time and money. I feel like, for some reason, not that many people like Alan Wake 2. I'm a graphics whore, so if a game looks good, I'm playing it. Keep in mind this is more of an investigation game than an actual survival horror one, so you'll spend most of your time looking for clues and connecting dots. If you wanna enjoy the game a little more, I recommend you keep a walkthrough ready, in case you need it, just to avoid getting stuck 69 hours in the same area cause you missed a clue. How do I know that? Well, it happened to me. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth might only have light RPG elements, but the number of minigames here will keep you entertained for a while. By the way, I don't know why everyone's super thirsty in Final Fantasy, but the world is really beautiful and exploring it on foot or on Chocobo back is pretty fun. It's got bigger open areas than the remake, but it's not really open world. For that, you might want to check out Assassin's Creed Shadows instead. And I know what some of you might be thinking, Assassin's Creed sucks. Well, Ubisoft actually tried with this one. They made stealth so much better. They borrowed some stuff from Splinter Cell, so you can now go prone, extinguish lights, and use your grappling hook to hide in ceilings and climb around. The combat system is also a little different, cause we have 2 playable characters now, so if you wanna go guns blazing for example, and not get your ass kicked every 2 seconds, you'll have to go with a big black dude, Yasuke. AC Shadows is worth playing if you can get it on sale. The 13th game on my list is none other than Stalker 2. Although it came out in a bad state, I still enjoyed playing it day one. It still needs some work, but at least now that it's got several updates, it's not as broken. If, like me, you played the OG Stalker and loved it, then you'll probably love this one too. The atmosphere is incredibly immersive. The gunplay is pretty good too. When facing people, you just gotta go for headshots so you can save your ammo for the bullet sponge mutants. And the game's not just about looking for artifacts while eating bread and sausage. You'll also have to do a little bit of platforming, especially if you wanna find these secret stashes. Too bad the loot sucks most of the time though. It's crazy how fun Resident Evil 4 is, no matter how many times I play it. The replayability value here is through the roof. I beat the original on PS2, the remake on PS5, and now I'm replaying it on PC, enjoying these beautiful graphics. But what I enjoy even more is shooting these bitches in the kneecap and kicking them in the face with Leon's size 69 boots. Last but not least, we have Dragon's Dogma 2. Traveling on foot all day long and getting viciously attacked by big ass monsters that you can climb onto and stab in the eyeballs until you run out of stamina is pretty much how you'll spend every day in Dragon's Dogma 2's beautiful world. And if that doesn't make you wanna play it, I don't know what will. And those are the 15 best recent single player games you should play. If you found this video entertaining or helpful or hopefully funny, then please help me out with a like and a subscription. It really means a lot. It's been Hitman89. Have a good one.
I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to